All right, ready to jump in?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Today, we're diving deep, and I mean deep, into early Australia.
The Wild West of the Southern Hemisphere.
Exactly. And we've got this couple, Timothy Dempsey, Cork convict.
Straight from Ireland, right?
You know it. Shipped all the way to the penal colonies.
Tough journey.
No kidding. And Catherine Joyce, a Monteagle maid. So we've got Irish roots on both sides here.
A real recipe for a good story.
Right. A convict and a maid building a life together in the middle of nowhere. Talk about a plot twist.
It's incredible when you think about it. They ended up in central West New South Wales. Imagine this wave of convicts, free settlers, all thrown together with the indigenous folks who'd been there for, well, forever.
It's like a melting pot, but under a lot of pressure.
Exactly. And it's in this pressure cooker that a new national identity starts bubbling up.
Which brings us to their children, who our source calls true Australians. But what does that even mean in this context? What made them so true? Was it simply being born on Australian soil?
Well, I think it's a bit more than just geography. You see, these children, sons and daughters of the Southern Cross.
Love that phrase. So evocative.
Isn't it? It speaks to their connection to this land, but also to the struggles their parents endured. They didn't just inherit the land, they inherited the legacy of their parents' resilience.
Okay, so speaking of struggles.
Imagine this harsh, unforgiving land. Droughts that could crack the earth, floods that could wash away everything you owned.
Not to mention the wildlife.
Exactly. This wasn't all cute and cuddle koalas.
So they had a lot stacked against them, and yet, according to the Dempsey Vault, they didn't just survive, they prospered. Which blows my mind a little. What does prosperity even look like in this environment? What's the evidence?
You know, that's the thing about history. Sometimes the specifics are lost to time. Those details are probably still tucked away somewhere in the Dempsey Vault. But here's the thing. The fact that they made it through those tough times, raised a family, and became part of the bedrock of a nation that says something, doesn't it?
It really does. It makes you think about all the other Timothys and Catherines out there.
The unsung heroes.
Exactly. Regular people who helped build Australia, but whose stories haven't been told. Why is it so important that we remember them?
Because their stories are Australian history. They're the stories of resilience, adaptation, and carving out a life in a new and challenging land. By understanding their struggles, we gain a deeper understanding of the nation's foundations, the everyday triumphs that often go unnoticed.
It's like they're the roots of a giant tree. We see the tree, but it's those hidden roots that made it all possible. So as we wrap up our deep dive into the lives of Timothy and Catherine, I keep coming back to this. What can we learn from their strength, their ability to face down adversity? How can we tap into that same resilience in our own lives? And how can we make sure their story, and all the stories like it, continue to be told? It's a lot to think about, and that's exactly what we want. So until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep digging deeper into the past.
There are countless stories waiting to be unearthed.
And who knows, maybe you'll be the one to bring them to light.